Hi Libras, how are you? I hope you guys are doing great. So Libras, I'm back again with your weekly reading. I hope you're enjoying them as much as I enjoy doing them for you. So for this week, on the 24th, we have both Mars and Venus in Capricorn, sextiling Neptune in Pisces. So I feel like our actions and our passions, the things that we love, are very aligned. So we are working on our dreams and getting a little bit closer towards making these things, our dreams, a reality. So it's a great time to work on your dreams, your creativity, get inspired, because this could be a more a creative time, and people really having more of a chance. Like maybe you get off work earlier, or you have the energy off work or after school to work on your hobbies, the things that you want to get started on, your side business or other things. So great dreamy time to expand, to grow, and more opportunities being given to us to do these things. Okay, and then we have Mercury in Aquarius sextiling Chiron in Aries. So this is us seeing and understanding our wounds, where we were, where we're at right now, and where we're heading, where we want to be, and knowing from that point how to continue, what our next step should be, how to start our healing process, how to continue our healing process, and understanding that in order to heal, we have to feel it. And Pisces season is bringing this up for all of us as a collective, as a way to cleanse us, right? Like when we take showers, baths, is to relax or to wash away, to cleanse the dirtiness off of us. Pisces does that. It can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you ask, right? Maybe some people like showers, maybe some people hate taking showers, I don't know, but either way, it's meant to cleanse us. So in order to heal it, we gotta feel it. Just like if you have a deep wound or a really bad cut, it's all dirty, maybe you have to wipe it or clean it with hydrogen peroxide or rubbing alcohol, and it may sting. It's like, but you know it's gonna help you heal and prevent infections or prevent it from becoming something worse. Okay, all right, so very dreamy, healing week. All right, it's starting to feel that way. Okay, all right, so Libras, we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended below description box if you're interested afterwards. Okay, all right guys, so when it comes to your health, I feel like this is a nostalgic week where you're going down memory lane. Like maybe you're picking up an old hobby you used to do, or an old park you used to go to when you were younger, and you're looking into it again, or something you used, an activity or a food, a recipe you used to make, you used to eat when you were younger that you loved. You're going back to your roots, or you're trying it out again, or you're going back to your favorite restaurant you went to when you were like in your teens or when you were super young, and you're doing that again. Or you're picking up an old recipe from your family, your grandparents or your ancestors, and you're doing it again. So maybe you're picking up some old tradition, or you're remembering something you used to love to do, or something you used to try, and you're seeing that. Or maybe you're visiting, or you're going to be talking with grandparents, looking through old photo albums, old photos, old videos, and just remembering, maybe even looking at old photos of yourself. You're like, oh my gosh, wow, I've changed. Or I remember I used to dress like this, or I remember my style was like this. Like, oh, you know what? Like, I like it. I should bring that back again. Or I should maybe you're looking through your garage or your attic or your basement, like, oh, you know what? I love this. Let me bring it back. Let me wear it again. Maybe something you used to wear, something you used to do, something you used to eat. You could be trying it out again, or you're just remembering it. You're like, you know what? Let me go do that again. Or you're just like nostalgic, going down memory lane. Okay? Or you are also remembering like all the stuff you've overcome, all the bad things that have happened, or health issues, or how depressed or sad you were like a few years ago when you were younger, and now how far you've come. Like, wow, I really have like overcame a lot, and I don't give myself enough credit for like just being here, being alive. Like, it's hard being a human, it's difficult, but I've made it. Like, I've actually been doing really good, and I've been so hard on myself, and I'm actually really proud of myself that I overcame. I was able to rise above certain circumstances that could have potentially destroyed me or have destroyed other people. I managed, I survived. Like, I'm a survivor. Maybe you're singing that Destiny Child song, I'm a survivor. I love that song, it's powerful. Who doesn't love Beyonce and Destiny's Child, right? Anyways, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel here it's two different messages. So the first one is kind of like a warning, because you could have the opportunity this week or around this time to kind of get away with something and maybe play dirty or get revenge maybe on something or someone. But the universe is doing this as a test, or if this opportunity does come, just be mindful that you don't take it or take the bait, because it may feel good in the moment, but you may not feel good about it, or you may not feel good about yourself tomorrow or next week or next month. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it, right? Just because we can steal and maybe get away with it doesn't mean we should do it. And you know, you want your conscience to be clean, so don't get any blood in your hands, don't accumulate any bad karma. If you wouldn't want something done to you, don't do it. I'm sure most of you wouldn't intentionally do something bad, but you know, if you get the chance to make someone look bad or do something, don't do it. Be a bigger person. I know it, like, sometimes it's tempting and we're humans, right? We can react emotionally, but I think if you can rise above that emotion and not let your emotions take over and influence you, I feel like you're gonna earn brownie points from the universe, and it shows maturity, it shows that you're growing, you're evolving, okay? And then the second message is that there could be someone around you, or you know, in your environment, or someone who influences your work, your career, your schooling, or your mindset, that has not been failed to achieve certain things, or they got rejected, they didn't get accepted to something, or they didn't make a dream come true, or their business failed, or something didn't go through for them, and they project that negativity onto you to make you feel that maybe you can't do it as well. Just because they didn't do it, they're like, oh, well, I don't know, like when I did it, or when I this went bad. They kind of make you feel like, oh, you shouldn't do it, or you can't do it. But please don't believe them. And it may not always be intentional, like they're not trying to be negative, they're just going off their personal experience. And sometimes people mean well. It can even be family or people around you, you know, putting down your dreams, or saying like, oh Libra, you know, that's not realistic, you know, how are you gonna make money doing that, blah blah blah. Like maybe they have good intentions telling you these things, but they don't know what you know. You know, they don't have the heart and passion for it like you do. You know, their dreams are not your dreams, and your dreams are different. Maybe it didn't work for them, but maybe it's gonna work for you. Maybe you are the person, you are the one in the family that's gonna break and rip apart all those generational curses, or bring your family or bring your people out of poverty, or rise above it, or be successful. Maybe you may be the first millionaire, first successful person in your family to break all the boundaries, break all the curses that you could have felt, or you felt like has been a struggle for your family or upbringing. So I feel like this message is coming through really strong, that don't let negativity or the failures of other people influence you or make you feel like you can't do it, because anything is possible. If you put your mind and heart into something, 9 times out of 10, you will make it, or it will take you to where you need to be, and you'll build that endurance, that motivation. And I read something in this book that I'm reading by Paulo Coelho, Like the Flowing River, or something like that. And it was in one of his short stories, because a bunch of short stories that bring insights and messages. He said something like, if you start with what's easy, it leaves you unprepared for what's hard, or something like that. So if you feel like your life has been really hard, like you got the short end of the stick, or you just had a rough upbringing, or you feel like you're at a disadvantage, I want you to know that no, you're actually at an advantage. You actually have one up on other people that maybe have had it lucky, have had it smooth sailing their whole life or their childhood, because guess what? You've built up that muscle to endure, to handle the pain, to handle the struggle. And now, like, when little minor nuances happen, like easy peasy, you can handle it, where other people be like, like they don't know how to manage it, but you know how to manage chaos. You know how to manage things that happen. You're like, okay, I can pivot. I know what to happen, because you built that muscle. You may not always have to use that muscle, but you'll always have the muscle memory. So if you've had a difficult life or a difficult upbringing, or it's been a struggle for you, don't see it as a disadvantage. See it as an advantage, that you're strong. You can handle, you can endure more, and things that are hard for other people, maybe are easy peasy for you. All right. Sorry that was long, but it felt like someone needed to hear it. All right, so my beautiful Libras, when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the 10 of Crystals, 8 of Swords, and the 2 of Crystals in reverse. I'm sorry, I feel like sometimes I sound too preachy. I don't need to. All right, so on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have the Empress, 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Tower. Okay, So 3 is repeated twice on this person's side. So there's definitely like this person's in your environment, or there's going to be a change in the environment or the dynamic or your surroundings. Maybe this person is a Gemini as well, or you guys were friends or started off as friends, or you have similar friend groups, or the communication and how you guys communicate or what you communicate about is changing. But I actually feel like it's for the best. I know sometimes people see the Tower and like, oh my gosh, that's terrible, it's so bad, but not in this situation. It depends. Everything's context, right? It's not like what you're doing is how you're doing. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, like that kind of situation. So as far as who you could be dealing with, could be a Pisces, Libra, Taurus, another air sign like yourself, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Scorpio. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out. But it could be any sign. And these are general. Just take what fits, leave the rest out. It may not always resonate. It's okay. It doesn't always have to be your story, right? Because this is meant to reach whoever it's meant to be for. So I feel like this could be someone that you are already in a relationship with, or you guys are both serious about each other, or you are looking for a relationship. That's what you want. You want your next person. Even if you're single, you're not talking to anyone, you want your next person to be your last person, okay? You don't want to be dating and meeting new people and doing the whole process. It's exhausting. It's tiring, right? It's like going through interviews. You're just like, I don't want that. I just want to find my person and then just be at peace. So you are already in a relationship, or that's what you're looking for, the next person to be your last person. Okay, there's also fertility here. So maybe you have children, or this person has children, or both of you already have children and you're going to combine families, or someone is pregnant, or someone's very fertile. So if that's what you're trying to do, or you are pregnant, congrats. Or if you're trying to have babies, this may be a good time to start trying, and you may get the results you want. If you're not, just be careful, wrap it up, use precaution, whatever that means for you, okay? But I feel like this is someone who's very beautiful, very attractive, very handsome, male or female, whatever floats your boat. They are very loving, very caring. Maybe they're family oriented, or they love children, they love animals, they take care of themselves. I feel like if they're not even just physically beautiful or attractive, their heart, their mind, their spirit, how they do things, how they put things together is so beautiful, like how they act, how they dress. Maybe they have good style as well, but they're just a very loving person. And they always speak in a loving way, or they speak really highly of things around them, and they speak highly of you as well. Okay, so I think that you're going to be connecting, or you already are with someone who you're in a relationship with, and you guys have a beautiful connection. You have a beautiful relationship of love, compassion, understanding, and you feel very secure with this person, or you really feel like there's something more here. Okay, and I feel like your fears and your traumas or triggers that you could have been through or went through, that have at moments in your life made you feel stuck, made you feel maybe sad or depressed, or have been kind of triggers for you from time to time. I feel like you're going to be healing from that, or you're already seeking healing, and this person I feel like is seeking their own healing as well. I feel like you guys could have already had like some kind of up or down or fallout, but you've overcome it, or you're healing from it. You're trying to be better. You're trying to communicate more. You're trying to work through, misunderstandings, or understand each other's traumas, understand each other's triggers, and things that are delicate or sensitive wounds for both of you. And maybe this person is now seeking counseling, or getting therapy, or they're doing self-help work, or really trying to heal their mind and heal how they communicate with you. If they ever said something rude or mean to you, I feel like they're trying to heal and be better. And they're trying to, by healing them, they heal the relationship. And by both of you working on that, you're able to have a healthier relationship with each other. And I feel like there's going to be a big shift, a big change here that is actually very positive, okay? And I think this has to do with them actually opening up emotionally, going to the deep, dark roots of everything, the beginning, the start, and you seeing the darkest parts about them, seeing their ghosts, what haunts them, their anxieties, their stress. Like, you may see like things about them, or they may tell you things about them. You're like, wow, like I never knew that, but it deepens the connection. So there's going to be a big shift or a big tear down, but to rebuild, like the connection of the relationship is being rebuilt. That is going to give you no longer uncertainty. You're not going to feel like you are in and out. You're going to feel like, okay, I know what we are. We're one now. We're not two different people. We're like, it's us. It's not you and me and you. it's like us together. That's what it feels like. It's shifting and changing for you guys. And this person, I think, is opening up and is now creating a life with both of you together instead of building two separate lives. Let's do this together. Maybe you guys are going to be purchasing a home or moving in together or making it official, or you're finally saying, hey, let's make a family. Let's combine our families. It's like things are getting more serious and there's a stronger emotional connection between the two of you, or something that is a stronger connection that's forming. And this could be the type of relationship or the type of person you will be attracting if you're not with anyone and if you're single. But it feels like the more healing you do for yourself, the more you're going to attract someone who's also doing that healing work for them. Okay, all right, so we're going to continue on in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading, seeing where their overall energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and your advice. All right, so take care. I'll see you guys there. Bye.